Dear God, I had another dream about him last night. He stood so close as we walked slowly down the road. It was cold, so he gave me his coat. His sleeve shielding me from shivers hung just past my fingertips. Otherwise, our knuckles would have brushed against each other. A missed invitation to his hand to hold mine. I smiled softly while silently praising you for finally sending the man I had been praying for. But just as quickly as the joy filled my bones, I awoke and realized I was still alone, cold in my bed. Instantly, my heart broke. How could such a hurtful dream catch me while I fall asleep? I squeezed my eyes shut, desperately searching for him again. I've already forgotten his face, yet even then, the longing for him ached. I can't help but wonder, how much longer will I wait for him to find me? Or will I be forever wrapped within this gift of singleness? I try to keep my options open while diligently guarding my heart, now knowing the treasure it is. It's far too precious for calloused hands. Maybe Jesus is the only man safe enough to hold it. God, you know you have my undivided devotion, but as I scroll through the apps looking into the eyes of photographs, I hope my soul will recognize the mystery man dating me in my dreams. So I continue to scroll and to stare, wondering if those will be the same eyes I will peer into on our wedding day. It's so easy to get caught in a web of dreams and fantasy when my heart is hidden behind a screen. I could become anyone I want to be. Will I ever be brave enough to just be me? Because this world, God, and sometimes even your bride assumes that singleness is a signal that something must be wrong with me, or that my life won't truly begin until a man gives me his last name, as if the blood shed from your veins is merely a stain on a white silk dress. The implication that nothing compares to the glory of marital bliss is a lie. It's the serpent's hiss, my God. Why do I continue to wrestle with this? One minute I'm content, and the next I'm crying at your feet, grieving the spouse I never had, pouring it all out to you only for my skin to soak it back in. Again and again I hatch and release feelings, thoughts, and dreams, foolishly interpreting emotions as truth only to be left more confused. So do I keep knocking? Ceaselessly seeking and requesting you to send a life partner? Or do I turn my back after I drop it at the altar? Sometimes I wonder, why do I even bother? I look around to see my brothers look at their wives with love and adoration, and I wonder, is it possible for a man to look at me with anything other than with lust and objectification? Cause you witnessed the demonization of my worth. That fire, my eyes captured images that imprinted into my mind of what a woman should look like. Stripped away of clothing, my father showed me the same pages that kept him captivated. Those were the same pages that kept me captive. Tired of working so hard to prove my worth, constantly auditioning for the role of wifey, and there are so many things vying for man's attention, and there's this tension in my chest that if I don't work hard enough, then I'll be easy to forget. God, I don't know how this got so complicated. Maybe I'm asking the wrong questions. Perhaps my eyes are focused in the wrong direction. I wait for a man to pursue, to prove I'm special enough to rescue, to redeem the schemes of past loveless lovers, to refute all the users and abusers, the consumers of my body who spat out my soul. But a mere mortal cannot fill that role. I'm distracted, and this could become just as much an idol as a golden calf is. Your son, he's the only man that can. He rescued me from my sin, and daily he saves me. He redeemed my wicked ways, traded in the dirty rags I once wore proud, with righteous robes and a glorious crown. By my own might, I cannot lift my head high, but you lift it for me. Your perfect life casts away the shadows of shame, covering my face as I dwell within your grace. Forgive me, Father, for I have found refuge in fantasies and solace recalling scenes from my dreams. So whether or not a man asks for my hand, I rest knowing I'm already chosen. My worth is found in the eternal King, not in a temporal princess cut ring. So as I wait, strengthen my faith. And Lord, please console my longing's ache.